We want a Zayn and Gigi reunion, but this person in Gigi's life definitely does not.
Oh man, and now that we know Tyga still misses his ex, Kylie Jenner, we think we know how he's going to try and get her back into his life.
Ooh, and while Tristan Thompson is distracted with the NBA playoffs, Khloe is reportedly planning her escape from Cleveland. We're talking about all of these things right now in Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Devin Howard.
The first thing we are talking about is Zayn and Gigi because, as you guys know, I have just been waiting for these two to get back together.
Same.
I know you feel the same way.
Yes.
And I kind of thought a ZG reunion was out of the question after Zayn did not attend Gigi's golden birthday bash earlier this week. But did you see the pictures from that party, by the way?
Yes.
She looked amazing.
I was gonna say, single Gigi actually seems like a lot of fun.
Yes, but I still want her to get back together.
I do too.
And I think we might be onto something. I don't know. A source told Hollywood Life that Zayn is, quote, begging for another chance with Gigi. Apparently, Zayn has promised to work on his introverted ways and is, quote, hopeful that they will get back together. Apparently, Gigi also misses Zayn, so I'm thinking, like, it's definitely possible. But one person is standing in the way of a ZG reconciliation.
Who would do such a thing?
Bella Hadid, aka Gigi's sister. A separate source told Hollywood Life that Bella is, quote, furious at the thought of Gigi giving Zayn a second chance. The source continued saying, quote, there are good reasons Gigi and Zayn broke up in the first place, so Bella is warning her sister to stay away from Zayn. He is bad news.
Wow.
I don't know, I thought that was a little harsh, the bad news part.
Yeah.
Because I've always thought that Gigi and Zayn went together so well. So I was kind of like, oh wait, should I be rethinking this? Do I not want them to get back together? I don't know.
I think that saying, like, when you say a person is bad news, that's because they're a troublemaker, they're rebellious. I don't think Zayn is that. I think Zayn is just kind of shy and quiet and, like, keeps to himself.
Well, and, like, he's definitely, like, he's been engaged before.
Yeah.
TBT to that.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously he does have his own personal things going on, but I agree with you. I mean, obviously we don't know him personally, but he's never struck me as, like, the bad boy who's going to screw you over.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, sisters obviously know best, but I'm just hoping that Bella at least gives Zayn some time to prove that he can change, because it sounds like he wants to try to change a little bit for Gigi before she makes her sister totally write him off, so fingers crossed. All right, moving on. Yesterday, Devin told you guys about how Tyga still has all the feels for Kylie.
Yep.
A source told Hollywood Life that tries he might to find another woman to replace her, Iggy Azalea, no one can actually replace Kylie. And now that she's a mother, he finds her even more attractive, which was interesting, but I totally see it.
Yeah. Well, I think that Tyga probably is attracted to the maternal side of Kylie because he's a father himself, so he understands.
Also, isn't it like a scientific thing that, like, on the very basic human level, like, men are attracted to women who can reproduce?
Maybe.
I feel like I learned that in Biology 101 or something.
Science lessons from Madison Hill.
Yeah, I'm going to stick to celebrity news because Lord knows science is not my thing. Anyway, we've learned that aside from Kylie's mom status, everyone's like, that is the weirdest thing, and I'm trying to erase that from my memory. Anyway, aside from her mom status feeling Tyga's love and attraction for her, it's also something he could use to his advantage when it comes to getting her back. A source recently told Life and Style that Tyga isn't the only one who misses Kylie in his life. So does his son, King, which is, of course, the one he had with Blac Chyna.
Right.
If you guys remember correctly, and this is something I always say that I admired of Kylie and Tyga's relationship, was that Kylie essentially raised King. I mean, she was always with him. He was always at her house. She bought him toys. She was always carrying him around, had him on her Snapchat. I mean, she was always with that little boy.
She was.
So I can see why he would get attached to her. I mean, hello, his dad's still attached to her, so it makes sense.
Right.
The source told Life and Style that King is constantly asking if he can go over to Kylie's, and when Tyga makes up an excuse onto why they can't, he, quote, throws the biggest tantrums ever. So obviously no parent wants their kid to throw tantrum over their ex. And because of Kylie's maternal instincts being on high alert after having her first child, I kind of think if Tyga did try to use this King scenario, I feel like Kylie might give in because, you know, she is just like so on high alert, so wanting to help. I don't know. What do you think? Is my theory wrong?
Well,
I've kind of put this together, so I could be wrong.
I could see that happening. I could definitely picture Kylie being like, oh my gosh, well, King, like, I can't just abandon him. But also, let's not forget, she has Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Who might say, absolutely not. You're not with him anymore. You have no responsibility over that child. No.
And I'm all for her staying with Travis Scott, as you guys know.
Yeah.
I don't want Tyga to use this to get himself back into Kylie's life at all.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I think like the possibility is definitely there, especially now that we know like he still just has it for her, which, man, that must be terrible to just still have it for someone. They literally have a baby for someone else and you still can't move on.
I know. I feel sorry for Tyga.
I feel sorry, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see and stay tuned. But I'm sure there's more drama to come. And last but not least, let's talk about the latest update in the Khloe and Tristan situation. Now, as you guys know or may not know if you're not into sports, like us over here,
we just figured it out.
Yeah, Tristan is a little distracted right now with basketball because the Cavs, his team, are continuing their playoff journey. And a new report states that Khloe is, quote, secretly plotting her escape from Cleveland, and she is keeping Tristan in the dark about her plans. The source went on to tell Hollywood Live that right now the only thing keeping Khloe in Cleveland is true because doctors don't advise traveling with a newborn.
Right.
Tristan apparently has nothing to do with her staying. In fact, he apparently has no idea, quote, when, how, or if Khloe is going to leave with their baby. So when I read this, I was like, this sounds a little crazy because I think when I hear planning an escape or plotting an escape, whatever the word verbiage was, I literally like picture Khloe like with the sheet over her head, a map out, a flashlight, and just like, I don't even know, like literally DEFCON 5 over there. But I don't think that's what's happening, but I do think she kind of has a secret plan in place for when her and True leave Cleveland, because think about it, when she goes to the airport and is spotted heading back to LA, everyone's gonna freak out.
Right.
Including us.
Yeah, I know, we're gonna be like, oh my God, she was at the airport.
She's finally leaving, she's fleeing, she's taking True. Well, you know, everyone's going to go crazy. So I think she is definitely trying to maintain some sort of secrecy until she can get home and back to her family and her support system. But I don't like this whole like plotting a plan thing, just sounds like a little extreme.
It does sound a little extreme. And also I have an idea for Khloe if she wants to kind of go in peace. I was thinking this morning, literally as I was getting ready, like maybe
that's what our lives have become.
Yeah,
How can we help
this.
Khloe?
I do want to help Khloe. I think she should rent a really luxurious motorhome and just have someone drive her across.
Wow, that is, you know, the day I see Khloe Kardashian in a motorhome, I don't know.
But it could be one of those super fancy ones. And then she wouldn't have to be at the airport. She could just drive.
That's true. Leave in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Keep that plan in place. All right, Khloe. She has another secret plan for you over here. Not so secret anymore, but whatever. And as far as what their future has in store as a couple, Khloe is reportedly going to wait until Tristan is done with basketball and can focus on their relationship. A source told Hollywood Live, quote, Khloe hopes that once the NBA season is over, they will have time to repair the relationship, but she can't trust him right now. So, I don't know. Obviously, we're going to have to stay tuned with, like, everything. But we'll see. Hopefully, I do want her to get back to LA because I think you can't really, it's hard to heal alone. And she'll heal faster and be able to move forward once she gets home and is around people who can help her, support her, and that she does trust.
Right. I agree.
All right, you guys, let us know what you think about all of these stories. What do you think about Bella Hadid being furious over a possible Zayn and Gigi reunion? Do you guys think that Tyga might try and use his son to get Kylie Jenner back in his life or at least get them to start talking again? And last but not least, what do you think about this report that Khloe is planning her escape from Cleveland? Do you think it's true? Do you think it's not true? Should she leave in secret? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys here tomorrow on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Bye, guys.